Good evening, folks. How's it going? They have the Ibex up on the lift here, adjusting the chain. Got it adjusted up properly and lubed up. Want to ride it to work tomorrow. It's been over 100 every day in the afternoon, so I haven't been riding. Kind of sucks because I got some things on this bike I want to test. But figured it was a good time to take a look at the bike and talk about the modifications that's been done, right? Well, appearance-wise, obviously we have that textured decal set on here. I really like that. It's kind of cool. Works good. We have the rally seat on here with the cool cover seat cover. Works good. I also like the stock seat with the cool cover seat cover as well. So it's kind of nice to be able to switch back and forth if I want to. I don't know that this one's any more comfortable, but I do like the fact that I can slide back and forth on this one, right? We have the Westwind rack system that I put on to replace the hand grips and the stock luggage rack. Because there's really nowhere to hold on to the Westwind for picking it up or getting it on, whatever. I installed these tugger straps on here. These are normally made to go over a seat on dirt bikes or around your forks. Got a GV plate on here for when I'm commuting. I can put my lunchbox on. And of course, what we have here, we have remove before flight. Well, hopefully I don't do any flying. We have the Jetly Povik exhaust. And we have the Tusk skid plate with the plastic insert on the bottom for slipping and sliding around. We also have Tusk. I'm a huge Tusk fan, by the way. We have the Tusk foot pegs on here. They're nice and big, feel good. I installed an aux plug here for battery charging, battery tender. It's right there, you can see it, wires going up. CFMoto crash guards. Yep, gotta have them. Not a huge fan of OEM crash guards. Every OEM crash guard I've ever seen's been a joke, so get the good stuff. What else is on this side? Oh, we put these plastic engine covers on. I kind of like that. It's a good idea. It's going to spread out impact if there is any impact, or possibly help deflect a rock if a rock flies up. I'm not too worried about putting crash guards down here. In fact, I don't like the idea of crash guards down here. This little bar that runs up here is not really all that structural, and pushing on it this way just seems like a bad idea. So yeah, we're going to skip that. Also, still running the stock handguards. Went to Shorty Levers. These are on Amazon. Really good fitting units. Man, some good stuff's coming out of China. Crazy. Crazy, I tell you. I can put a link to that stuff if anybody's interested. We got the newest version of the double take adventure mirrors. And let's walk around to the other side. What else do we have going on here? Oh, we were on the clutch side over there. I forgot to mention I have Barnett KTM 790 clutch springs in there. That's probably the tire I'm going to go with. It's a Tusk 2-track Adventure. Not the 2-track, but the 2-track Adventure. Different tire. The front, I'm struggling to find a tire I want. It's the Pirelli Scorpion Rally tubeless. They seem to be really rare right now. I don't know what happened, but they're like one of the best tires in the sand. So I don't know what's going on there. Supposedly I have one on order and it's supposed to be here tomorrow, but every vendor I ever order one from just sends me the Scorpion, the Pirelli Scorpion Rally Race, which is a completely different tire. It's absurd that Scorpion used Scorpion Rally on like 4 different tires, except for one small word at the end, right? So I have a feeling the one they're sending me tomorrow is going to be the wrong one, and I'm going to have to send it back. And if that's the case, I'm going to give up on finding a Scorpion Rally tubeless, and I'm just going to run an MT21 on the front. I want a semi-knobby, a dot knobby, but I also want the outer lug to be offset from the band that's going across, because that's really the best way to get some traction in sand, like if you were side hilling or whatever. that lug needs to be out there by itself with nothing behind it. Anyway, if you've ridden tires that are set up like that, you know what I mean. So that's it for tires. Probably going to be an MT21. And then that Tusk 2-track Adventure. Over here we got a ram mount. We also have Oxford grips, heated grips. Like it's a 5-inch carpy ride. Plugs right into the USB down here. That's been really good. I like it. I don't know if CFMoto makes this mount or if it's something else out of China, but man, it fits like the company made it. So it fits really good, in other words. So yeah, it's staying. And I have it clamped here. You can see attachment with a ram ball. So I can put I also have a 7-inch tablet I can navigate with Gaia or whatever for longer trips. It'll fit up here as well. Got the Puke visor, which is amazing. No matter what bike I put this on, it turns the windshield into an excellent windshield. Just put that on. Not sure if I'm a fan. We'll see. I don't mind the low fender. We don't have a lot of mud here, so yeah. And then, tomorrow will be a good test to see if we get any weird wind from that. And a lot of people, after adding, that and big old handguards and these big mirrors, they complain about getting a little wobble on high speed. Well, all that stuff adds up and it can possibly induce a wobble. Even the fender design. I had a fender design similar to this on my DRZ. And sure enough, going down the highway, it started like this. As soon as you grab the handlebars, though, it stops. But go back to the retro front fender that the DRZs come with, wobble goes away. So it's not always the tires, folks. And let's see, no radiator guards other than stock. So yeah, the front end's basically stock, I think. Got the Moscow Moto Nat. I'm kind of over tank bags, so I'll probably never use a tank bag again. This is smaller, obviously, than a tank bag, but it also forces you to carry less crap. Less crap is always better. So basically, when the ram lock's not on there, this kind of just rotates. You can open, do your thing, look it up. It's really cool. I've got one on this bike and one over there on my DRZ. And of course, I can pop it off and put it on the GS if I want. But yeah, I think that's about it. Not that many mods. Just the important stuff. Protection, good protection, better grips, better tires. That front fender thing's not important. More comfort, a little more protection, although I'm not really worried about the paint. It's going to get scratched. My GS over there is scratched. It's been on its side a few times. Sand is a bitch. Yeah, so, the other side. That reminds me. I have the Uncle Wang's ECU in here. And that's one of the reasons I want to ride it to work tomorrow. I want to see how that works out. Just starting it up in the garage here and then riding it around the block and down the highway for a short burst. That little weird hesitation that people complain about, right above 3,000 RPM. Mine's not that bad, but now it's gone completely. It's just revs. Or on decel, it doesn't feel like you're slamming on the brakes, right? It actually decels a little bit. So engine braking isn't as aggressive because it doesn't feel like the fuel's getting cut off. But yeah. Anyway, that's my Ibex 450. If you guys have any questions or want any links to anything, let me know in the comments. I'll see what I can dig up. Extremely happy with the bike. I've got, I think, 1,200 miles on it. I've changed the oil once, adjusted the chain twice, and coming up very soon as I can locate a front tire, we're going to change tires out. Then I can do some off-road testing. But yeah, that's it. Anyway, you guys have a good one. You guys ride safe, be careful, be nice to each other, and maybe I'll see you out there. Later.
Haven't found any camels yet, but we out here.